Do you want to see how many potatoes and how much farming XP you can make in 1 hour from just a simple set of farming tools? Then yeah, watch this video, it'll help you out for sure. Hello there everybody and welcome back to another video. So, today I have set up one of the best farming setups you can imagine in Hypixel Skyblock. So, stick in the video and you will find out how to do that yourself as well. Hey you there, if you want to help out a poor little guy with his YouTube career, then please go down below the video and hit that subscribe button. Thank you. Also remember to join the Discord server. I notify you every single time I do a stream or a video. So yeah, there's a link in the description, and now onto the video. So guys, here in my inventory I have every single item you need for a good farming setup. First of all, get yourself some sort of personal compactor. It doesn't matter which kind it is, it just has to be a personal compactor that you can put an enchanted potato into. Then you can go two ways with the pets. Go get a rabbit if you want XP, and go get an elephant if you want more crops. So for me personally, I'm using my rabbit more because I'm going for a high farming level, and under Jacob's events I'm using the elephant because it gives me more farming fortune, which increases the drop rates of potatoes. Then get yourself a large enchanted agronomy sack. In that there can be 20,000 enchanted potatoes. That is enough to use for a long time. Trust me, it takes like 6 hours of potato grinding to fill this thing up to 20,000 items. Then you can see I have 29 of these wooden hoes here, and if you haven't lived under a rock for the past weeks, you may have heard of this bug, which the admin probably will fix, but hopefully not. This bug is where you take a bunch of wooden hoes and put farming fortune 5 on them, and the way you do that is by buying a shit ton of farming for dummies books and enchant these hoes with them. That gives them farming fortune 5, which means that every single one of these hoes adds 5 farming fortune to my total amount of farming fortune. So that means I get around 500 farming fortune. And I'm not even level 60 yet in farming, I'm only level 32. So you can see this helps out a lot. Also then, you have the big item. This hoe is worth around 25 million coins. This is the most expensive item, other than if you go get yourself a level 100 elephant. This thing is epic. It doesn't have cultivating 10 on it yet, but I am well on my way to getting there. It needs another 2.9 million potato collection on this hoe before it upgrades to cultivating 9. So yeah, I have a bit of way to go. This is my setup, and it is pretty freaking sweet. Just make sure you have at least 4 slots free in your inventory for the potatoes you harvest, else the personal compactor won't be able to work quick enough to, to craft all of these potatoes. So make sure you have enough space. 4 seems to work pretty well for me. I would like to have a 5th, but then that sacrifices 5 for farming fortune, which is, yeah, I wouldn't like to sacrifice that. Then of course, the last part of this setup are my rancher's boots, and a lot of you will probably puke when you see this, because they are also pretty much maxed. Because my co-op member thought that we had an extra 10 mil to spend, so he decided to max out these with necrotic and all the unnecessary enchants, but they are basically as good as my dungeoneering boots right now. And yeah, they're pretty sweet. With these, I go with a speed cap of 160 right now, and that makes it so I can get almost every single plant when I go harvesting. So that's pretty sweet. Of course, as I said before, if you get a higher farming level, that would be great for collection. Cause right now, I am only level 32, but if I got to level 60, I would get 200 farming fortune just from the levels alone, which means I would get up to about 700 farming fortune in total. So I'm working on that. Hopefully it'll happen someday, but it might take a lot of time because, as you can see right now, to go to 33 I will need 1.5 million farming XP. Although these items here give me about 500,000 farming XP per hour, that's still a long way to farming 60. Then of course you've seen me in the rest of the video being inside some sort of structure with potatoes inside it. And this dirt box here is that structure. This is a potato farm that goes all the way across the island. And if we go in behind here, you can see there are 2 rows of potatoes. So that means when I get down all the way to the bottom in one side, there are some teleporting pads here. So for example, if I get to the bottom here on the left side and go over there, boom, I get teleported to the right side. And I can continue this. This means that whenever I'm done over here, it will have been such a long time that all of the potatoes over here have regrown. So I can basically sit here for hours on end, harvesting potatoes without ever stopping. I would only need to stop to empty my agronomy sack, basically. That is, yeah, and also, of course, get booster cookies and god potions, because they run out, and you need those as well. So, the good thing about booster cookies and god potions are that they give you a bit of a XP boost, so that's really good for me. And it also, I think, gives a bit of a stat boost, so you get more crops when you're harvesting. So that's also pretty nice to have. You're probably asking yourself, how many potatoes do I earn per hour when I'm harvesting this? So, I put a picture up on screen now for you of a Jacob's farming contest I was in, and I participated in. And in that one, I farmed 511,000 potatoes in 20 minutes. Yeah, you heard that. 511,000 potatoes in 20 minutes. That equates to about 1.5 million potatoes per freaking hour. What the fuck, guys? That is so many. So, yeah, this is definitely worth it, and if you don't compact them or anything and just sell them directly to the bazaar, that will equate to about 2.2 million coins per hour. I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but from you sitting here in a farm, no braining it for 2 hours, that is a pretty good profit. I'm not gonna lie, I do this quite a bit, just watching YouTube or movies or something, and this just, yeah. These wooden hoes here, even though they cost 8 mil to put together. Remember guys, these Farming for Dummies books were a lot cheaper back then when I did this. So yeah, I'm lucky that I did this. Right now they would cost like 20 mil to make all of these hoes, so yeah, you're gonna have to farm with them a lot longer than I have to make it back, but these have already earned themselves back. Also this hoe, I think it's also already, even though it's recombobulated and it has all of the good enchants on it, I'm pretty sure it has already earned itself back. So yeah, this is definitely worth it to do. But that's all for this video guys, so I appreciate you watching, and remember to go down in the description and click on that link to join the Discord server, and remember also while you're down there to hit the subscribe button. It would be really awesome. I'm trying to get to 600 subs right now, so help me out with that. Thank you guys. And I just want to say thank you so much for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!